This is my mother. And today I'm glad she's with me for Think About It. Mama led me to Jesus. Mama brought me into the world. And my mother still works with me. What a pleasure.
It is a pleasure. It's a very big pleasure to get to work with Rick.
But today we want to continue talking to you about 1 Corinthians chapter 13, where Paul says, love vaunts not itself. Now, what does it mean when the Bible says, love vaunteth not? Well, we've already talked about love is not a tingling bell, it's not a clashing cymbal, or it's just not a lot of empty talk, really, is what it means. Somebody who just endlessly talks and talks and talks and talks and talks and talks and talks, but they don't have love. In fact, Paul says, he uses this term of clanging cymbals, which was a term they used when they were going to call someone to war. You know, when you're with somebody who just talks and talks and they have no love, it just about makes you want to go to war with that person. Because there's no love there. It's just a lot of empty talk. Then he continues on in the text, and finally he says, love vaunteth not. And I want to read you exactly what this means when it says love vaunts not. This word vaunt talks about a lot of self-talk. It describes a person who endlessly promotes himself and exaggerates his own virtues. Listen, his self-promotion is so outrageous, he is usually prone to exaggeration that borders on lying. One scholar says that this word pictures a person who's full of a lot of hot air. Another expositor has said this word refers to a windbag. And it could literally be translated, love doesn't go around talking about itself all the time, constantly exaggerating and embellishing the facts to make it look more important in the sight of others. Wow. You know, this week I attended a wedding, and at that wedding reception someone sat down and talked with me, and from the beginning to the end I thought, this person is just so full of themselves. They're just talking about themselves. I was absolutely stunned at this person and was very happy when I was rescued. But yet this person claims to walk in love and didn't sense any love. And I don't want to be judgmental, but you know, it's really sad when you sit down with someone and you think to yourself, this is what the Bible means when it says love doesn't vaunt itself. So it made me want to look at myself. Do I do that? Maybe you should look at yourself. Do you do that? Or do we focus on the needs of others? And do we talk about Jesus, which is the most important thing of all? I think it's something that all of us really need to think about today.